see. There we go. Damn, the thumbnail's even fucking shit. Alright, Alvin. Alright. Had to get my shit organized for a second. Alright. We should be good to go. Let's see. What's good, YouTube? It is your boy, Verified Drip, aka Let Me Drip. Anyways, I just got back into California not too long ago, and going through a lot of issues with health wise. It's gonna be too much to explain, but I'm gonna just go straight to the point. So basically, what I'm having is I believe stomach or heart problem. At the moment, I'm dealing with chest pains here and there, shit like that. A lot of doctor appointments, a lot of referrals to see a specialist. So I haven't really been able to do shit that I normally do due to a lot of medication making me sleepy and shit like that, that I have to take later today anyways. But my point is, yeah, I've been dealing with that for the last couple days actually. This is actually the 9th day since I've been having this issue. 9 days straight. But during that time, I had people that was actually supportive, helping, caring, stuff like that. Not saying that a nigga asked for it, what I'm saying? I don't really ask for none of that shit, to be honest with you. But it's just a thought that counts, But my thing is, when somebody's going through something, this person for a long time, You know this person's background, you know this person's history, you know all that shit, man. And quite frankly, you you sit here and act. That's the word. Act. Act like care. You're there, but in reality, you're just playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that shit irritates me to the fullest. What the hell is he doing? That shit irritates me to the fullest. And um, before I continue, who the fuck is you? You? So I can't be in public. It could crash. Anyways, it just irritates me the fact that when people show they show like they cared and you know they're there for you. You can tell them everything that you want, and then when you do tell them exactly what's going on, piece by piece, they they ignore that and go straight to a whole different subject that had nothing to do with what you were just explaining about the situation. And it throws me off so much and it irritates me a lot that why are we in this world where there's more lies than usual, there's more fakes than usual, there's more, you know, thing of favoritism. Yeah, basically just lies and fakes. That's the only way I can put it. There's probably more words for it, but I just don't have it at the top of my head. But you know, you get the point. But it's just irritating how life goes like this about people and the government and all the bullshit. You know, we just living in this world that's just chaos every day, man. Every day, man. Like everything is not the same no more. People are definitely not the same. But since whenever people have ever been the same, you know. But hey, what's up, Latina? And it's just it's very sickening. This shit is worse than COVID. You know, this shit is like a fucking virus every day, bro. Without catching a virus, if that makes sense. And you know, I'm in a state of mind where I have to maintain that stress out. I can't uh, get angry. I can't get mad, which is gonna be fucking hard to do because you know people always try to piss you off. You know, there's always people. It's not what you read or what you see. It's the fucking people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was told by my doctor. You know, I'm like, Doc, how can I maintain this type of you know process of just like not be stressed out, not be angry, not feel any type of anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you expect me to maintain my health when I'm surrounded every fucking day, every day, even at work, even well, I can't even sit on the game because I barely get on this bitch. But you know what I mean? Like everywhere. You go to the store, you go to, you know, pay your bills, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. And you know, I'm in that stage where I have to do that. So it's gonna be hard. But I say, you know what? Let me get on live and let me say how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what the fuck to play because, like I said, I don't even play this fucking console like this. So it's really rare to see me online. Period. But I got on GTA 5 because everybody likes me playing this game. I don't know why. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm bored already. But if I play Call of Duty, you know how that goes. So I prefer this game because it relaxes me. And I'm in public because I get to the point where I don't give a fuck. If a nigga kill me, kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally I go to invite only and chill, but I do get bored sometimes because I do like seeing people fight in free mode just because it cracks me up. But um, my thing is that there's so much tea that I have to say, and I'm just trying to like get it out all together in order, if that makes sense. Now, people may say, "Oh, my channel's dead," you know this and that. I agree, it is dead, but I'm gonna tell you why it's dead. Because number one, it's really hard to make outfits on this game. Rockstar patched a lot of shit. Let's just start there. Rockstar patched a lot of shit that made it harder for console players to make outfits. You know what I'm saying? Look at the fucking what's that shit called? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, like the trailer. You know when you go inside the trailer shit from Breaker Mode shit. You know, and they patched that. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't know about the components. I'll be honest with you, I ain't doing components anymore. One, I can't find a video that's legit. Two, you got mixed signals from everybody saying, "Oh, this is the new method," or "This is the new method." I'm like, motherfucker, this is 6 years ago, and 2 years ago. This is 1 year ago. Like, nigga, no. I need something that's like, I don't know, a month, 2, 3, 4, maybe a week. But I can't make outfits the way I want to because Rockstar patched a lot of shit. And the videos are still there. People still comment on it, like, how I do this. I be wanting to tell them, but I'm like, it's really hard to explain because the videos I did, it was glitches. You know, I don't know what GTA 5 glitches have now. I haven't played this game in so long that I forgot what a clothing glitch was. Like, I forgot how to even merge this, merge that, component this. I forgot all that shit. So to do outfits, I would just have to do it the way I do it, you know, go in the closet, go to the store and just pick shit, put together, you know what I'm saying? But what the hell was that? Damn, that nigga sniped me? Oh, he was on the rooftop. Hold up. What the fuck? Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. Y'all seen what I just seen, right? I don't mind if I die, but it's the fact that it scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you, that scared the shit out of me. But damn, that got my heart racing. The fuck? I ain't gonna lie, that shit scared the shit out of me. Anyway, so, but what you expect? You know, GTA 5 is online. I could expect I'm gonna die somewhere, just don't know how and where. But anyway, damn, what I was saying? Oh yeah, but the clothing glitches, yeah. So anyway, I haven't posted like fits like that. I mean, I'll still make them, but I don't know if people still fuck with it. You know, I don't know. It's just, people still play this game like it's never gonna die. And honestly, everybody has their own preference, you know, on video games. I can't tell them what to do or what not to do, you know what I'm saying? I just know what I can't do. But the thing is about life is that it's full of surprises. And I've been trying to tell people for the longest time, not everybody's your friend. And it's not just friends though. Family members is the main one, is worse than the damn strangers. Not all of them, just some. Some people may say, "Oh man, my whole family's fucked up." I mean, I guess, you know, I can't say that because I have siblings that I talk to on a daily basis. You know, that was, you know, check on me here and there, check on them here and there, you know. But that's just sibling wise, like brother and sister type shit, you know. Cousins, I don't have any. You just start there right there. I don't have any. I have cousins. I have nieces and nephews because I'm an uncle. But the thing is, it be those type of family members you gotta like be more around somebody in the family that's actually there for you in the family. Those are the ones you don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that act like they family and they care about you and they really don't, they talk shit behind your back. Those are the ones you want to escalate yourself away from. Don't argue with them. Just escalate yourself away from them. You know what I'm saying? For the better. And um and that goes for friends too. You know, can't trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? We in the stage where we just can't trust a lot of shit nowadays. You can't trust the internet. Well, whenever you ever can, first off. And then you can't trust people. You know, that even goes for people at your job. You know, that goes for people at your job. That's rule number one. And rule number two, you don't make friends at work. You're not supposed to. that's that's just top of the line. Like you're just not supposed to. Because for number one, it don't ever work out. You know, I don't really say I have friends at work. I mostly say like I have people see every day. I talk to every day. You know, I'm in my face every day. So, but the thing is, um, a stranger could say one thing like, "Oh, you're a bitch," you this and that. You be like, "Oh, whatever, nigga, you're a bitch too, nigga." Like, fuck you. You know, you can let it go because he's not a threat. He or she is not a threat. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, once you close the application, nigga, you're going to sleep, nigga. Or you got to go to work. Or, you know, you got to go to a doctor appointment. Or you got to go to a family reunion. You know, whatever the fuck you got to go, you got to go. But with a family member is different. That's your own fucking blood. So this is what you got to stick with in your head for quite a while. Like, this bitch ass nigga really say, fuck you? Motherfucker? You know, that shit hit differently than a stranger. And it's just sad how um I see type of shit like this every day on people's posts and people's stories and notes and here and there. Not saying that I'm snooping around, it just pops up on my fucking feed. So when I look at it, I'm like, oh damn. But when I see it, I'm like, wow. This is what this new era is all about? Just be fake and act like we care for another, or we, you know, oh, I love you and this and that, and they don't really mean it. It's just like I got so stuck with that. I got used to it. For years, I got used to it, bro. I've been used to it, and I'm still going through it as we speak. And does it irritate me? Yeah. How I deal with it? I don't. I don't deal with it. I ignore it. I ignore it for the better. Because you're not gonna get anything out of it by feeding into what they was hoping of your reaction would be. You don't want to feed into their trap. That's what it is, trap. The trap is you feeding into what they want to see out of you. But only you can make that decision, like, should I do it or not? I say not. Because the more you ignore, the madder they get. Let that sink in for a little bit. The more you ignore, the madder they get. Oh man, how I know they mad? Oh, you know if they mad. Trust me, you would know. You would know. You would know if they mad, but don't feed into it. That's all. Just that simple. And I have to actually, like I said before, I have to maintain no stress, no anger. Don't feed into negativity. The the people around me, don't feed into it. Ignore it. Block them if you got to do it. Remove them if you have to. Mute them if you have to. Whatever you got to do, push a button. The button is your fucking savior. A black button is your savior. You push that button, your problems is over. I guarantee you. Because that button is the reason why it's the reason why it's there for a reason. The reason why it's there. And I do it on a daily basis. Because one thing I'm not going to do is argue with a fucking clown. It ain't going to get nowhere. We both look like dummies arguing with each other. What's the point? You know? So, I learned that from years to years to not let shit get to me. And it could be ignoring, it could be annoying that it's hard to avoid when you see shit every day, it's really hard, but all thing you gotta do is remove them. That's all. Because anybody can say, alright, you can always text me, I'm here for you, I'm always here. Anybody can say that. Anybody can say that. Now for those who do say it and mean it, those ones I actually believe. But I don't expect anybody to say, how you doing, or just checking on you. I don't expect that. Because you don't want to live like that to where when something goes wrong in your life, you just hoping somebody would respond to it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. If they feel like in their heart that they really there for you and they care, they just out of the blue, like, you know what, let me check on this nigga, let me see how he doing. I haven't heard from him in a minute. That's a different story. But I understand we all be busy, I'm a busy guy. We all work. We all got responsibilities to take care of, I understand that. I don't have any kids, but for those who do have kids and have a job and this and that, hey, by means necessary, you gotta do what you gotta do. Part of life. Just that's simple. Can't get mad at that. But if you get a message out of the blue and you didn't expect it, don't get mad. Accept that, because it's really rare to see people talk like that, honestly. And to get that type of response or that message, yeah, that do hit differently though. You know what I'm saying? Because I got messages like that recently. It was unexpected, but it was recently. Yeah, I told him straight up, like, I appreciate it. Even my oldest brother texted me, was like, I'm just checking on you. I'm like, oh, I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. But at the end of the day, it's all about being real. That's what it's supposed to be about. But nowadays, it's about toxicness and fakes, and they act like they care and they really don't. And fake ass relationships, that's the number one. I've been there before, fucking 3 times, and it sucks, honestly. And I don't know, man. It's just I got to the point where I really started not to care for those who I thought that was caring for me, if that makes sense. And it's like they can call me heartless, they can call me fake, whatever. They probably do call me fake. But just because I'm showing you the same energy that you brought to me, is that wrong to do? Like, I'm showing you what you showed me. Vice versa. you know? And People don't like that. Sorry about that. People don't like that. They don't like when you do the same thing to them that they do to you. But it's like that's what the hypocrite starts. You feel me? So I honestly I don't get it on that part. But hey, the era we live in. I was looking at the some people posting like old games, old music, just old times. And I was like, damn, where did the time go? Like, what happened? You know, uh, every day I wake up, it's a blessing that I wake up every day, but at the same time, like, every day it's always something. Somebody did this, somebody said this, somebody doing this. It's just like, why? You know, should be irritating like a motherfucker. But like I always say, you just gotta ignore it and continue with your life. Focus on yourself and do you. Do what's best for you. You know, even if it kills you. But you gotta you gotta live life the way, not the way you want to, but the way you should. If you want to live life positive, which is the smart thing to do, you should, as you should. But if you want to live life negativity and toxicness, and by means that necessary, do you? Just I wish the best for you. But yeah, man. It's not really much to say about. I pretty much said everything that I needed to say. About my health wise, and I gotta see a specialist and hang in there. Don't know when that's gonna start, but with this heart situation and stomach situation, it's just hard to maintain that, bro. I know people are like, oh man, you so young, man, you too young to be having that. Nigga, there's no age. There is no goddamn age. I wish people would stop saying that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that shit do be irritating me. Like, there is no age of when this shit might happen. None. And the number one that will kill you faster than anything else, not faster than a bullet, but it will kill you faster. And it is stress. Stress is the number one thing that will kill you. Because there's a lot of things that can cause stress. Um, Financially, mentally, um, you know, work, family, friends, relationships. Hey, what up, Unlimited? What's good, bro? And there's probably so much more, but those are the basics that I know. Cause half of the shit, that's the ones I go through. But it's that's the main number one that causes death, stress, and then what's the T? Well, I was just explaining, is alive, but I was just explaining about um my health situation, and currently I'm experiencing that right now. Also about fake people and fake caring, fake love, and all that other shit. Um, I just couldn't take it no more to where I just have to escalate myself away from people that just pretend that they fucking care. It's just it's getting to the point where my trust issue is already fucking high as state. Now it's twice as high, and it's only for those that did me dirty. Feel me? It's not for those who were supportive, on this channel or my Instagram, whatever. Those are the ones I'm not talking about. It's the people that I'm talking about that fuck me over. That's just fucking with me mentally. Actually, mentally, and had me thinking like, oh, this person is real. This person, they really do care. I really appreciate that. It's fucking me up mentally. I got therapy I got to go to on Monday because of shit like this, bro. And that's the thing that I try to tell people. You don't understand what I go through, and you're not in my shoes exact. Everybody can't feel the same way as everybody. We all know that. I'm not expecting that. But when somebody say that I know how you feel or I've been there, you got to be specific where. Because, you know, I tried explaining this to a person recently, and it just went one ear to another. She didn't understand it, like she said she did, which pissed me off. And it's just like, I'm sitting here thinking to myself as I'm texting, why in the hell am I going back and forth? Why am I repeating myself like I'm a damn robot type shit? I shouldn't have to remind my own damn self over and over to the same person I'm just trying to explain to. Like, I say, you know what? This is getting nowhere. This is getting absolutely fucking nowhere. And I just got irritated, bro. And it's just like, I don't get why certain people don't see my point of view when I say about this person. They they really just look like, well, I don't see it. Of course you don't. Because you're not getting that same treatment as that person is treating me. So of course you're not going to understand or you can't see what I see. Because that person is not treating you the way that they treated me. So of course you can't relate. You know what I'm saying? But also eliminate appreciate it, bro. Thank you. And it's just shit like that irritates me to the fucking fullest, bro. I used to have a lot of people in my contacts on my phone. And anymore. I need goddamn more. And there's a reason why. The only ones I have is family and friends. Now, you probably like, oh, that's normal. True, true. But the people in the family is very small. I only got my brother, Miles, my sis, two friends of mine, my nephew. I got nieces and other nephews as well. And then, as far as like outside of that, most likely it would be about my lawyer. Um, who else? Yeah, pretty much about it. Uh, yeah, honestly, that's about it. But it's just oh yeah, I'm a therapist. So those are business, lawyer and therapist. That's business. But the family and friends, very small. And it's normal for me because um I don't really talk to a lot of people because it's just the way I am. I'll don't get me wrong. I'll respond to your message if I get a chance to. But if you know that conversation has been going months and months and weeks, and the chat still haven't been deleted, that means I fuck with you very heavily, and you're broke. Simple as that. You're broke. And um, I have like Snap, TikTok. But I'll be honest with you. I mostly text on I message more because I got a lot of business shit going on over there. I got a doctor appointments. I gotta go here. I gotta go there. Even my job, fucking messages. But majority is iMessage. But I'll still text on the DM. My DMs is so fucking small. I ain't gonna lie to you. I only got like, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. Well, the other one's seven. I only got seven chats that I still keep because one, the main two, they know who they are. I ain't gotta mention names. And then of course YouTube Unlimited, and then Oreo and Ace, of course them. So, and then Latina, her too. And normally I delete chats. But this is the game. The game don't ever get deleted. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the time, we don't even fucking text all day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we send each other reels of fucking shit on Instagram or TikTok, whatever the fuck, of shit that we can relate to about video games or reality, or both. And it's not that I'm like antisocial. It's that I'm a very quiet ass nigga. But I'm goofy around the game. You see what I'm saying? I think everybody feels the same way I feel on that part. You're more quiet around different people that you don't really talk to like that. But when you're around your besties or your homies or your best friends, where the fuck, all that shit, those are the ones you be goofy around with, because you're comfortable with them. They comfortable with you, so you talk shit to each other. You talk shit to other people with each other. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So everybody knows what I mean by that, because there's a lot of people in this world that do shit like that, and that is completely normal. So that's the kind of person I am. Now, when it comes down to like going on live on YouTube, I speak my mind. And a lot of people do on YouTube. I watch a lot of people I subscribe to, and a lot of people speak their mind, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Motherfuckers can speak their mind, so can I. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it depends on the people. That's how I am, but people I don't know that well, or I don't really fuck with. I'm just quiet. There you go. Yep, I'm the same way. I feel you. I'm the same way too, man. And I even at work, man. I ain't gonna lie. Even at work, I'm quiet. I'm majority of the time I don't even want to go to work. It's not because, well, I think everybody feels the same way. But at the same time, it's like I'm tired. For number one, it's gonna be a long ass night. For number two, for number three, it's gonna be worth it because you're working. You gotta make the bread. Of course, that's number one. That should be number one. So that's gonna make the motivation go more in your brain. Think about the money. Just think about the money. Fuck everybody else and think about the bread. Just think about it. Don't worry about the bullshit. Just ignore it, make the bread, and go home. And you gotta keep that motivation, man. And I see type of videos like that all the time, and it makes me laugh so much. And I save it because I can relate to this shit. There's a lot of videos I've seen that people should actually see what the fuck I see, because I know we all been through this. You go to work and you be like, fuck, here we go again, another day. But I gotta make the bread, gotta make the money. Of course, duh. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard, you know. And it's hard to keep that motivation when you got negativity, you know, trying to interfere with your goal is. And and this is the true metaphor. Money can't buy love. But one nigga said, yes it can. If I could find a video, I'll show y'all. But that was a stupid ass response. That nigga said, well, yes it can. Nigga, what? Money could buy love. Okay. And tell me what type of money, because I know it ain't United States. And tell me how much it is. Because that is the most dumbest shit I ever heard in my entire life. Money could buy love? That was stupid. I don't know what video it was, but if I could find it, I swear it'd be funny for y'all to see. But yeah, I seen that one time on my break. Nigga said money can buy love. I said, yeah, you a simp or you just what's that word called? Trick. Yeah, you're a trick. So I was like, yeah, that nigga delusional when he said that. He on some other shit. He out of this world. He must love that girl, and that girl don't not love him only for his money. Gotta be. But yeah. So money, money isn't everything. But nowadays, you gotta make the bread because you gotta survive. Everything is too damn expensive. Yeah, money can't really buy love, but it can buy happiness if you like to travel, for example. True, true, true. It could buy happiness for yourself. You know, treat yourself nice if you want to travel, or you know, even if you want to go to the store and buy shit for yourself. Like I don't care if you bought some shoes. Like you know, just by doing that, it makes you feel like, dang, I bought me some shoes. Damn, I bought me the controller, or I bought me this. You know, shit that you normally can't buy because you know you didn't have the bread for it. You know, shit was tough. But since you made a little money, you're like, you know what? Let me go out and treat myself. I normally don't do that, but let me do that. Why not? And it's not selfish to treat yourself. Not selfish. It's called self-care. That's what it's called. And I've done a lot of thinking, you know, a lot of observing, and I just have to learn to escalate myself away from toxic people. People that they say they love you or they say they care about you and really don't. I shouldn't have to even, excuse me, but believe in it, feed into it. Not for those who actually do mean it. I'm just talking about for those who just pretend that they mean it. You know, this and that. They say that they do, but they really don't. Those ones I need to get myself away from, because it's like it's pointless sticking around. It's pointless. What's the point? I'm sticking around on somebody that just putting bullshit in my head mentally. I'm already fucking going through all kind of shit, you know, stress and anxiety, and I got this shit on my head, fucking my mental health, making it worse than it already is, you know, just throwing me off. So it's like I don't need that shit in my life, really. I don't. And some people may take it differently, like, oh, that's how you feel. I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel. Because look, if I don't express myself how I feel, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know. Because I got to the point where I'm tired holding this shit in. I got fed up. I got so fed up with people. They have no idea. It's just like we're both wasting each other's time. Because I would tell people, like, if you ever need anything, I'm right here. I might not get to it right away, but I'm right here. And my caring and supportive for that person, I really mean it. Because I would not go around people's backs and lie about it. But if I feel that I'm not getting that same energy or treatment back, of course it's gonna hit me differently. It's like, damn. But what I felt was real. Like, fucked up. So don't cry about it. Don't do that. Don't be a bitch ass nigga now. But deep down inside, when a real nigga cry, that shit hit his heart. Now they say a man not supposed to cry. Yeah, that's true, man. But I don't know. When a nigga gets stabbed in the heart, not by a like no gay shit. You know, I don't want niggas start thinking like, oh nigga you get no. See, I see y'all thinking way too off, way too far off. No. I'm about a woman, bro. A woman at least. No. But when a man, another man, or homies for life, you know, since sandbox, you know, elementary type shit, and he betrayed him, he ain't gonna cry about it. He gonna be mad as fuck. He be like, damn, bro, like you grew up since the sandbox, nigga. This is how you do me. This is really you. You know, he'll be mad as fuck. That's the only thing we can do. Be mad as fuck, because at the same time, we have a right to be upset. You feel me? But when it's a woman, yeah, that shit hit differently, my nigga. Yeah, that shit hit like a motherfucker. That shit hit your soul, nigga. Man, that shit is just, I don't know. And that's the one thing about most, not all, but most women don't understand that us niggas got feelings too. We just don't show it. And I even told my homie this before, and I said, yeah, we don't really show our emotions like that, but you know, around your homies like, oh man, fuck her, man, whatever, I don't give a fuck. All right, but once that nigga go home and he playing some music, that shit gonna hit his soul like a motherfucker. He might cry a little bit, but believe me, them thoughts gonna kick in, and them thoughts is heavy. Some heavy ass thoughts, man, I'm telling you. But yeah. So the whole point of the story, you gotta be careful out there. No matter where you're from. You gotta be careful. And nowadays, we are fucked. We are screwed, man. Damn, we are screwed. Woo-hoo, we are screwed, man. But hey, can't feed into it. You gotta just live your life, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, take care of what you gotta take care of. If you have kids, you gotta, you know, be there for your kids, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and they'll, like he said, they'll think you're weak for crying. That's one thing that most niggas don't understand. You know, I never did call a nigga a bitch for crying. I never did. Because if he was actually heartbroken from a long term or short, maybe a short term, but I'll say a long term relationship, you gotta understand that nigga is heartbroken, bro. It's not being soft, it's not being cringe or whatever. That nigga is hurt, my nigga. You feel me? You gotta show some respect to that nigga, man. Cause we all been through heartbreaks. I know I have. And that shit hurt like a motherfucker. But it's really sad though, cause I think it hurts more to the men than some women. Notice how I said some at all. Some women. Because we don't show our emotions, but the emotions gonna kick in deep inside. We may look happy from the outside, but inside we are angry, we are upset, we are pissed the fuck off. We want to cuss everybody out. You just want to go the fuck off. You want to go to work and just cuss out your boss and say, fuck you, I quit. But nigga, we can't. We can't. Cause now you fucking up the money up. You feel me? Now you're messing up the money. Don't do that. I know it hurts, but don't do it. Don't do it. Cause that shit gonna hurt more than a breakup, but they gonna tell you. That shit gonna hurt more than a breakup. You're gonna be like, fuck. Oh shit, man, got money. Fuck. Got no gas. Yeah, nigga. Think twice before you make that decision. But can you blame him though? Nah. Call anger. Upset. Heartbreak. Can't get upset about that. But you gotta think smart and you gotta think twice. Always. And yeah, them pockets gonna be hurting. That part, them pockets gonna be hurting. The wallet gonna be like, you only got $2 in your name. What you gonna do? Don't try to buy no Kit Kat, no Snicker bar, nigga, no Twix. But that shit costs more than $2 now. Now that shit $5. But yeah, you know, like I said before, you gotta be careful about family members and friends and relationships. And I just got to the point where I was fed up, man. Now people may look at me differently, but hey, that's how it is. How much candy costs in Cali? Oh shit. Between $3 to $4 or $5. Those are 3 calories. Yeah, category. Yeah. The $3 to $4 or $5. They was 2 and 1. Now they 3, 4 to 5. And that's just for the fucking medium size. The king size is probably like 7, 8, 9, at least. I used to fuck with the king size back in the day, not anymore, nigga. I still fuck with it, but it's like, man, $8 for this. Nigga want more. A nigga probably want more after that, and I got to spend another $8 for 16. Never mind. It's not being cheap. It's just like, goddamn, $8. Why so much? It's a fucking chocolate bar. But yeah, everything's expensive nowadays, my nigga. Everything is too goddamn expensive. Fucking video games expensive. I was just on the store looking at fucking 2K26 and Madden 26. These motherfuckers want the goddamn, what was it? Not the deluxe. It was the fuck, what got the deluxe? Special? Whatever the fuck? Yeah. So they want $149 for that shit. $149 for the 2K edition, special edition, after the deluxe, and then they want the goddamn $149 for the Madden special edition, because it comes with a college ball. I said, what the fuck? And then for the deluxe edition is $100. I'm like, okay, maybe it always had been $100, so I can't really say much about that. But the special went too damn far. $150? That's damn near half $200. I said, oh no, these niggas tripping. These niggas tripping. You don't get shit in it. I was looking at what comes with it. You don't get much. 150 for that? Kiss my ass. Fuck no. 150 for that? I think not. I'm still mad. I spent $300 on Call of Duty. 300. Yeah, I'm a fool. Cause I spent 100 for the MW2. I spent 100 for the MW3. Then I spent another 100 for the Black Ops 6. And then here comes Black Ops 7. You think I'm gonna buy that? Fuck no. Spent 300. I did the math as I was processing what I did with my purchase history. I just spent $300 on Call of Duty in general. You know, they're all different, kinda. For 300, I'm a damn fool. But I know niggas that spend more than that. Probably more on Fortnite. You know, Fortnite, everybody be on Fortnite. But yeah, I spent 300 on Call of Duty. I said, what the fuck was I thinking? You know, I can make that back in one day, but still, the fuck was I thinking? I said, no, never again. I'm sorry, but never again. I'd rather put that money towards my bills. Like a fucking deal, man. And I regret it. I don't even play Black Ops 6 no more. I regret buying that shit. It was fun at first, now it's just dead. So, last good Black Ops was 3. For auto, these Call of Duties on outside. Amen to that, bro. As I said, we got Black Ops 7 on the way. I'm hearing it's supposed to be a reveal trailer in August next month. I said, whatever you gotta do, whatever you gotta do. I probably look at it and be like, whatever. Well, I ain't buying it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care that shit was on Game Pass. Still ain't getting it. Which I'm pretty sure they're gonna add it on Game Pass. Which I'm not going to give a fuck. Cause, drip ain't buying. And then you got GTA 6 taking a long ass time, but at the same time, let them cook. Cause right now, this whole world already been burnt to death. See how quickly Bill 6 died? Yeah, it died real fast, man. I stopped playing it. I really did. That's why I've been posting NW3 clips. I'd rather play that than Bill 6, honestly. I was on the store earlier today, and oh my god. Call of Duty is just... Lord have mercy. Where in the hell did American Dad come from? Will somebody please explain to that? Where did American Dad come from? And then you got and Butthead. And then you got what's the other shit? I think those the only ones. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead, American Dad. I thought it was another one. I guess it was those. Yeah, we got Beavis and Butthead and American Dad. I was looking at it on my way home. I said, what the fuck? I said, did these niggas really just added American Dad? Ain't this a fucking Adult Swim cartoon? What's next? We gonna get Robot Chicken? I mean, you just added a show from Adult Swim, because I grew up with Adult Swim, to fucking Call of Duty. I'm like, what the fuck is next? Are we gonna get goddamn Robot Chicken? You know? I was just like, okay, they did it. And then I saw today that they're adding I Know What You Did Last Summer. Now I ain't gonna lie. I know Call of Duty looks stupid right now. But I fuck with that movie. That movie, I love that movie. And they got a new one coming out. I think it already came out already. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, you know, I don't really see why it's in Call of Duty, period. But I fuck with the movie, but at the same time, it's like it don't fit in Call of Duty because this is the army game. This is not a horror movie or a horror game. This is the army game. Well, it's supposed to be. I guess not. But when I seen that, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But at the same time, it don't fit. I like it because of the movie, but I don't like it because it don't fit the game. But it's whatever. And then you have NW3 Call of Duty skins on there. Eh, a lot of them are a little bit off, but a lot of them kind of cool, kind of. But like I said, we are in a fucked up era to where a lot of shit don't make sense no more. A lot of shit don't make sense no more. I really feel like we are so screwed that we have no choice but to just continue with this era and just go with it. Not saying we just have to go by it, but we just have to ignore it and just like, you know what, fuck it. This is how it is. We have no choice but to just let it go. Because at the end of the day, what can we do? These companies don't give a fuck. They're making bread. They don't care. So they said, fuck it. Mafia 4, okay. Give me a second. Please don't gotta take my medication. But I'm having hiccups. And it's not gonna be good. But I agree. Mafia 4. I'm looking forward to that. And then what else? GTA 6. Oops, excuse me. See? Yep. This is the issue of my medical. Of my health I'm having. It's the non-stop hiccups. It's time for my medication. But before I end the stream, the Mafia 4 and GTA 6. I don't know any other games besides those that I'm looking forward to. But for sure, GTA 6. But that's a long ass wait, so I can't really say that's my main focus. So in reality, I'm just going to have to look at other games besides GTA 6. I mean, we got Borderlands 4. You got what else? What was just on my store?
See you around.
Yeah, that was called. But I'll probably look for it later.
All cool? Catch you later.
But yeah, if you just now joining the stream, you might have to watch it from the beginning of why I made this stream. Cause right now, your boy's having hiccup problems that the doctors are trying to figure out why. I've been to the hospital, urgent care, my own damn doctor, multiple times
Everything good?
in 1 month, and still gotta go. You feel me? So until I get that situated, I'll let you guys know. But I gotta let my family know first, cause family come first, as always. They've been pretty much worried about my health. So yes, sir. And unlimited, just hit me up on Instagram, bro. And whenever you can, cause right now it's, it's my day off. Oh, just at work yesterday. But I'm take this meds.
You all good?
It might knock me out, cause they always do. But y'all stay up, man, and bless up, and be careful out there. And always escalate yourself away from toxic people, negativity, drama, and arguments. This goes for the ladies and the men, both of y'all. Y'all take care and bless up, man. One love.